Welcome to Ascent. Oh, I got some great information and I know it's going to help you out. Trying to bring the peace, trying to bring the light. You know. Welcome, everybody. Do me a favor in the comment section, write down what interests you in the video, what you want to learn about, what you need to know about, so I can make these videos more precise for you. I appreciate y'all letting me be here as a featured guest. I'm honored, I'm humbled. Now that I've shuffled these 3 times, time for the other one. Now we're gonna dive into a message for separation. A message for those in separation. So, I hope y'all get this information because it's gonna be good and it will help you out and change your life for the better. Knowledge is power. All right, so I'm gonna set up for the dove here. For the divine masculine, we've got back burner thoughts, we got new thoughts, and then I have why these are happening. Let's do this one here, and let's do this one here. And then on the inside here, I got this one and that one. Okay, all right, looking good. And then I got, oh, I'm gonna put you there. I'll put you there. Okay. We'll put you there. You over here. Okay. And then your message is here from the spirit. Oh, drop it. Okay. Boom. That takes care of that one. And now, bing, bang. Oh, we got 2 here. I'm gonna leave that one. That was supposed to be there because the rest of them got. Oh, I got 2 here too. Oh, we got 2 everywhere. All right, cool. Oh, that's gonna be a packed message. All right. And boom, right there. All right, and then this one is for you from DM. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's some information that needs to get to you. Oh, look at all these dabbles. Look at all these dabbles. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. Like the video on the way in. Hope y'all appreciate the fact that Grace and I come on here and try to give y'all the sauce. Trying to give y'all, trying to show the way. Okay. Here we have Zidov. Okay. Now this one got a couple extra feathers on it. Don't worry about that. It's for your benefit. The more information, the more cards out here, the more information you gonna get. Listen up. Here we go. Again, this message is for divine masculines, or as about divine masculines that are in separation. So, what is on the back burner? Matter of fact, what put us in separation? What are the new thoughts that are here with separation, and what are the old thoughts? We do these at the same time and reveal them both. Okay. All right. So we see automatically, this card is coming out a lot for unawakened divine masculines and reasons why they are struggling. It's because in this card is depicted a struggle. So that it's clear to see. And then over here, what's replacing that is understanding that there needs to be one fine and understood mode of thinking. One way to have a thought, one frame of mind, one singular purpose. Focus is what's needed. That is what the divine masculine is going through in separation right now. They're looking for, well, not even looking for, because it's the spirit of truth that's moving them. And they have really no idea sometimes. Sometimes they do. But they're being moved right now to a position of constant chaos, to a position of secure footing. So now we're looking at a transition in the way that this person moves, thinks, the way they operate, all the way around. Overall, they're being moved in this separation period for the benefit of themselves. And ultimately, if they are your divine masculine, which is if you're the divine feminine, then they are, if they're the divine masculine, then they will be moved into this and it's benefiting you as well. So we don't want to neglect or take away from whatever the divine masculine must go through in order for them to be properly prepared to take their position in the kingdom. All right. And then this person right here is not going to benefit you anyway. This person right here has got more going for him than this person. This person appears to have a lot more going on, but we see it's a lot more chaos. I like to describe this card as quicksand. The divine masculine is doing a whole lot, moving a whole lot, but it doesn't seem to be gaining any ground. So in that regards, I think of it as quicksand. And the harder they try to fight, the faster they're going to sink and continue to fall, rather than bringing themselves up out of it by slow and steady procedure maneuver. That it's, you got to follow the right, do the right thing in the right way at the right time in order to get out of quicksand. And that's what a lot of divine masculines fail to realize. And subsequently, for the divine feminine, if the divine masculine fails to realize that, and you're still in whatever type of contact or energy exchange with this individual, now you are also stuck in the quicksand. Now you're also dealing with whatever put them there. Their darkness, their path, their struggles, their things that they have to learn. Now you just automatically decide to go and jump in the quicksand with them and try to figure it out, try to bring them to the other side. They are supposed to go through this on their own. The universe ain't just going to off them, right? That everybody is being used for a purpose. So they can get out of this. They are supposed, that's why this is moving on the back burner now. It's because they have to realize this has to be something of the past. This constant moving and getting nothing done, it's for the birds. It's better to have secure footing, move steady and surely in the proper way than it is to move like a wild man, like a chicken with the head cut off, just running, trying to figure things out. Yeah, it appears to be like you're doing something, but at the end of the day, what really matters is the chains are not moving. That means you're not doing anything. All right, why? Let's get these whys here. Why? Because they're trying to change their old cycle. They're finishing this cycle that they're going through that puts them back here. This merry-go-round I like to talk about. The divine masculine is on a merry-go-round, and they need to have that cycle broken, that chapter closed, in order for them to move on. And in the same way on this side, we see it's so important for them to go through this, because this is going to cause the closing of the chapter. They're going to want this to close if they desire this side. So the back burner thoughts are, because they're trying to close this, they're in separation because they're trying to close this chapter and they're trying to move forward. Also, what could be happening, again, because I don't know your particular scenario, they could be trying to close this or trying to stay in here, but yet they're claiming they're unhappy. They're claiming they're unhappy, but yet they're not doing anything to get out. That is somebody they need. The why this is on the back burner is because they need to close this chapter within themselves. That's why they're in separation right now, because they're being worked on. They're being worked on. Now, what they're looking for, new thoughts wise, being more secure, being more sure-footed. And now I got the Twin Flames card down here that shows that they're not being energy leeches anymore. They're not being energy leeches. They're changing from being ashamed all the time to finally accepting some help from the universe. They're finally looking for the universe to come through. They're moving in a different way. Before, they were all about trying to do it themselves. We hear the coin term self-made. Yeah, that sounds good, but nobody really makes it on their own. You're either of the light or you're of the darkness. That's how you make it. Everybody else is just there. Now, the ones that excel are devoted to either the darkness or the light. Some of the adversaries, agents of darkness, they out here flossing, bruh. And that's why it's so important for the divine feminine to understand that they need to give time to whoever they're dealing with to show who they really are. Because this look similar from afar, but when you get up and you spend more time, this becomes more evident than this. Or I'm sorry, they become more evident in themselves. They're either really in chaos and fighting, or they're really trying to stick to the word, stick to the light, stick to the truth, stick to being an embodiment of the light, sticking to trying to have the kingdom mindset. Even though they might be brand new to it, there's still a difference in the way that these people move and in the way that they make you feel. So your feelings are not, your feelings are gauges as to how an individual makes you feel. It would be insane to ignore the fact that this type of person makes you feel like you yourself should close a chapter, because that's exactly what they're going through. That's exactly why they got to go in separation, or they're in separation, is because they are not prepared for anything other than having to move past this chapter, and that's what that's caused for. The separation is a period of growth. It is required. It is something that they cannot do with a significant. There's nothing that they can do with you. If that were the case, the universe would put y'all together. But the universe said that no, this person got to go through this on their own. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be shining and staying in the glory of the light instead of trying to bring this person in to fit what you want. Now, moving back to the divine masculine, because that's what this is about. The divine masculine, the reason why is because they're becoming better stewards of themselves as vessels for the universe, to be using them for the purpose of spreading the light. This is why they're in separation. It's because they are not yet prepared for the union. That is why. So when you're questioning, where's my divine masculine? When is my divine masculine coming? Why are they not here yet? The answer is they are being prepared for you. They are being prepared for you. Because if you were to entangle yourself with this individual, which some of you can testify that you have, you are not in a good space when you're dealing with this type of individual. You can't be, because they're not in a good space. And they're not in a good space because they're in their merry-go-round. Then they're trying to do things better, but they're not doing things in a different way. You know what the definition of that is? Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Move it right along. All right. So we see that they are being moved into a position where they are becoming stewards of the kingdom, stewards of the talents that they have, and not wasting them on whatever else. They're looking to be growing. They're looking to grow. This period, anytime the divine masculine is the growth is it, period. Always should be growing. So the reason for separation is growth, so they can move from this kind of energy into now a kingdom energy, even if it's brand new to them. That's not the point. The only difference between a page and a king is the amount of experience, the amount of time served. That's it. And of course, how they operate with the people and how they do the kingdom, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Focus. All right. Now, let's see up here. This is the divine inspiration. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Earth, inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts, blah, blah, blah. The universe is preparing them for abundance. The universe is preparing them for more. They are being given an opportunity to be more in their lives for the people around them. That is why separation is at hand. It is part of the process. It's part of the process. A lot of times I hear divine feminines are upset that they are in separation, when in fact you should be glad, because you don't have to be part of their growth, their growing pains. Y'all don't want to be part of that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from an experience as a divine masculine that went through growth with their divine feminine. I put grace through some stuff. And y'all, I would not wish that on any of you. And I had to be focused on getting from here to here because the abundance was waiting for me. The universe wanted to make me more, make me better. So I had to choose which one I wanted. Some of you are blessed with separation because what your divine the amount of work being done on your divine masculine, you wouldn't. It's so much work being done, and the fact that you are sometimes you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick not being in union right now, when I tell you truly you're blessed because you're not be a part of the work that's being done on this individual. All right, you're blessed. Count it up. All right, so let's see. This is the divine inspiration, because this is all happens because the universe wants to give the divine masculine more. But in this scenario, when these were the front thoughts, when these were the overlying thoughts, the divine masculine was not worthy. The divine masculine is not worthy of anything that the universe has to offer. Now, if they're going through this and they flossing and balling and being a boss and stuff, beware. If they give you this energy, if they give off this energy and they balling and flossing, they are agents of darkness. Again, the adversaries, people can flourish too. They can look like they flossing too. But at the end of the day, it's about energy. It's about the 5D. It's about things unseen. And that is what we have to remember. If this energy is what you feel, no matter what stage of wealth the divine masculine appears to be in this realm, if they give you this energy, beware. If they give you this energy, like they're moving in the spirit of truth, moving in alignment, making slow and steady progress, and not seeming like they're making progress, but not really, at this point, then we can start to maybe see if over more time they'll continue to prove this is them. They'll continue to accept the coaching from the universe, and they'll continue to accept growing, being led by the universe. Again, those who come out of this on top, those who continue to move through this because the universe wants to give them the abundance, they are going to be in a position, and again, this is the twin flame card, they're going to be in a better position to be able to be considered somebody that you can be in a relationship with. Okay. Again, when we're looking at this, I want y'all to focus on the fact that whatever is happening is supposed to happen. I'm going to say that again. Whatever is happening is supposed to happen. One more time. Whatever is happening is supposed to happen. I saw the 3 right here, and that made me say it 3 times. Because the universe is working. This is the universe's design plan for these particular steps to be taken. The author of the universe has dictated that these are the steps that the divine masculine should take for preparation of all the beauty that the universe could possibly offer them. They are not going to get it in this type of energy. Period. Period. If they are getting abundance in this type of energy, they are agents of darkness. Mark my words. Mark my words. I know what I talk about. I know what I talk about. I learned from the spirit of truth. So if they over here and they bossing, flossing, they are agents of darkness. All right? If they over here and they bossing and flossing, then this is the 100% what we need. This is only half of what we need. This is only half of what we need. Just because they balling and flossing, that's not even a requirement. Even a requirement. Energy, not things unseen. The things unseen. Okay. All right. Now, let's figure out benefits. benefits right here. Both of these are benefits. This is benefit as to why this is benefiting them on the back burner. Why is it benefiting them on the front burner? Before we do that though, let's do one 5D reason why this particular instruction was happening, this particular move is happening for the divine masculine. Why are the thoughts of this constant chaos, why is that being put behind? Because they're being instructed to move forward. Move forward. This is the Two of Wands. This is looking for the future. This is looking towards the future. Now, it's funny because this is the Five of Wands up top, and then I got the Two of Wands, and then I got 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2, right? So we're cutting out what is not serving them. The Spirit of Truth is cutting out in the separation period, constantly working, even while sometimes the divine feminines that comment are going against energetically, knowing or not, going against the proper way. It's still being worked on your behalf. That's how good the author of the universe is. That's why an attitude of gratitude is necessary. That's why I talk about attitude of gratitude all the time. 4 of Swords. I'm on that card all the time because even in your going against what is actually working for you, the universe is still working for you. What a good universe. What a good author. What a magnificent author. The divine masculine is being moved purposefully by the universe in order to bring them into a state of abundance, but they need to be properly positioned for this abundance. They are not supposed to receive the abundance that this world has to offer, that is being given to them by the universe, if they are not properly positioned for it, spiritually, mentally, even physically. There's a lot that comes with the abundance. So again, I say that if somebody's balling and flossing over here, stop focusing on the 3D. This is a 5D game. This is a 5D game. So 5 minus 3, when they leave this behind, close that chapter. Now we can move ahead. Now we can look forward and figure out how we can be better, how we can be more properly positioned for the universe to give the divine masculine things. Come on now. Come on. Come on now. I'm working. Let's see on this side. What is the benefit? What's the 5D benefit or reason why? I'm sorry. Reason why that moving into the energy of a novice, but a novice in the kingdom. Why is this happening? Let's see. Oh, come on now. So they can power up. This is the Knight of Swords. This is the dude on the horse charging full steam ahead into battle. I see zeal. I feel optimum momentum in this card. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Somebody that is always on the go, never ceasing to be on the battlefield for the light. So they can upgrade. You see the abundance? No, let's not go to page. I want to upgrade you, says the universe, says the Spirit of Truth. I want to give you more. I want more, so I'm going to give you more, but you have to be properly positioned in order to receive that, because it's not just for anybody. You got to make a decision who you rolling with. The universe wants to give your divine masculine whatever they want. But the problem is that the type of things that the divine masculine wants here are self-serving, selfish, and they're doing whatever they can for their own purpose. It's selfish on this side. For this side, it's for others. For this side, when they transition, then they become this person. Then they become this person and start handing out things just like I am. Just like I moved in, and now I'm getting a little bit more well versed in this thing that I'm doing, in this vehicle that I'm using right now. I got my upgrade. The universe is working on me. Why is it any different for your divine masculine? I'm telling you it's not. There is no difference between me and your divine masculine, other than the fact that I have chosen to move in alignment with the Spirit of Truth, and your divine masculine is still doing what they want to do. And their period for separation is absolutely necessary to move them from where they are to where I am, which is just in alignment with the light. I'm telling you, I'm not special. There's nothing extracurricular or extra wonderful about me. I'm a regular person. The same way you're a divine masculine, even though they give you that fleeting feeling that you've never, that fluttering feeling that you've never experienced before, that same, they're still a regular person. What is going to make them different, make them the thing that you see that melts you, what's going to make them that is moving in alignment. Moving in alignment. Why? Because things of the 5D rule this world. Rule this world. That's why. Again, I'm gonna say it again. The battle is not against the things that are seen. The person that you're thinking about, that's not, it's the person, it's the character inside of them, it's the soul inside of them, that is the energy, that's where everything emanates from. So if they're giving off this feeling, then their soul, whatever they got going on inside them, the spirit inside of them is focused on them, when the spirit here is focused on everybody else. Again, I say that when they level up, they will be the ones giving, they will be the ones offering. And the universe wants to level them up. Again, we see a direct upgrade from the 5D. From the 5D. This is where they're stepping in on the 3D, but we see in the 5D with the Knight of Air where they're trying to bring them to, where they want them to go. They want them to continue to upgrade, continue in abundance. Again, the whole divine inspiration behind this is the universe. The creator of the universe, the author of the universe wants to give them more, but if they are improperly positioned, they will not be blessed or gifted with the promises and prizes and rewards that the universe has to offer. They will not. So again, I say that if they have all of those things or appear to have all of those things, but they give you this type of energy, you must still beware, because the focus again is in the 5D and not in the 3D. All right, so now let me get my reasons how these are benefits. Benefits. Bang. Bang. Benefit is going to allow them to be better, more prepared for you. More prepared for you. This energy is not going to benefit you in any way, shape, or form. So separation is occurring so that divine, in preparation for the abundance, which is also the presence of the divine feminine, because you are an abundance in your own nature. Just being you, you are abundant in yourself. Look at these flip. I'm gonna get that in a second. Okay. The divine masculine has this period of separation on purpose. This was designed for the divine masculine to go through, and designed, I guess, for you to go through, by just the fact that y'all are twin flames mirror. You have to go through this as well to understand that they are getting prepared for you. So both of y'all got to realize that y'all are being prepared for abundance. Being prepared for abundance. So when the divine masculine closes this chapter, starts to look ahead, then they are prepared for you. Then they are better prepared for you. This is why this is happening. All right? 9 and 2, once they close the chapter, 9 and 2 is 11. 9 and 2 is 11. Okay. Moving along. The reason why, the benefit of them moving into this mindset of, I'm not really well versed in this, but I do want this. That is going to allow them to start receiving the blessings and benefits that the universe wants to give them in the first place. And it's going to stop them from being in a position where they do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Over and over again, expecting a different result. This was things of the 3D. Things of the 3D that were giving the divine masculine instant gratification before. I'm seeing the 9 of cups now, where the dude has a smirk on his face and he's just sitting with his arms crossed, just chilling, smiling, because he got all his trophies posted up behind him. That was the divine masculine before. This is the divine masculine awakened now, or coming into awakening, which is what the separation period is about, also bringing them into a more heightened sense of what they need to be doing. So therein lies the awakening. When we see the Nine of Cups now transitioning to the Four of Cups, is because the same gratification that they got from going out there and slanging or going out there and doing whatever, it's not giving them the same type of feeling anymore. They're not being satiated in the same way. The dopamine is not the same. It's because the level of their what satiates them is growing. They have to do more. They have to move in the spirit in order to satisfy the spirit, which is not what they were doing before, moving in this way. This way over here, they try to satisfy this feeling in the flesh. But this over here represents the fact that they're moving away from that. This is something that they're growing from. This is benefiting them because they are moving away from everything that they used to get, that they claimed they wanted, that wasn't serving them. We couldn't have asked for a better card. And then I got the switch. In the Palomino. No, it's a palindrome. I'm just messing around. It's the 4 and then 6. IVVI. So we see that it's a complete switch. Now this could also be the adversary continuing to feed the divine masculine what they thought they wanted. But now the divine masculine that feeling, it's fleeting too much. It's never satisfied. So now they realize that the universe, the spirit of truth, has what they need. They realize that the spirit of truth, that the universe, that the author is the one that they can benefit from and flourish from, and not just get empty promises, empty things from whatever this thing is, the adversary. But the universe is going to come and give you more, and is going to be bountiful and beautiful on the inside. There's life in these cups versus these cups. There's nothing in them. This is what the universe, the adversary offers. This is what the universe offers. So that's why it was important for me to point out this Palomino. I get that from Community, from Chang, but it's a palindrome. I know the right word. Let me know. All right. Now, let me slide behind here and pick out these next two 5D reasons why. Next two 5D reasons why this is happening. Why separation is justice. Why separation is happening. Balance. To bring them into universal balance, into balance with the creator, I see, what's this, temperance also. Yeah, temperance. Okay. I was thinking I was saying something special. Nah, it's right on the card, buddy. All right, so balance between they're searching for fulfillment and actually getting the fulfillment. Right here again, balance. Woo! This is multi-layered now. Multi-layered, because I just pointed at these two cards and we just remember that this is a palindrome with the IVVI. So the fact that it's balance, wanting things but also being satisfied in the things that you do receive, that's where the balance comes in. That's why this separation period is necessary. So the divine masculine realizes that the reason why the benefit of putting this side away is because they're no longer going to be given empty things. They're no longer going to be given things that don't matter. They're no longer going to be given things that they're not interested in. This is beautiful. Now we're going to be put in a position where we get all of what we want in excess, because that's what the universe wants for us. How magnificently beautiful is that? I'm telling you, as an example, my life is this story, and it's absolutely beautiful. I am light years from where I used to be. Light years. Now it's still a struggle, but it's so much more fun to struggle this way in the spirit rather than to struggle with myself. It's so much more fun because I get to balance how much of the universe I want. I need all of the universe, and I need that to balance out my inside. I need to, my spirit and the universe of the spirit of truth, they need to be in alignment. That's where the balance is coming in. That's where the balance is coming in right now for the divine masculine as well. And then over here, I got so excited, I threw this joker down. Justice. It's moving from this to this. Is them choosing between one way or the other. The one road or the high road. Which one do you want to do? Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. The divine masculine right now is being put in a position where their beliefs are being rearranged. Their beliefs are being rewired. Their brain is being rewired because the spirit of truth is working on them. And again, after this, they still have the decision to make to either continue to move in the newness or go back to what they know. And either way, you will know by how they make you feel. And that takes some serious examination and honesty with yourself, because you can trick yourself and say that you would love to see them this, the next, and the fourth, but whenever they come around and then they go again, it's now you're, so it's, you got to be okay. All right, moving along. More benefits. All right. Here they're avoiding the tower moment if they choose this. If the separation is happening so that they can more quickly get to this without going through the tower moment. Because if they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, the universe is going to have to try something different other than just moving them into betterness. They're going to have to force them, because the way that they have been living is not doing it. The way that they have been living is not doing it. Now, next 3D benefit that they are moving away from this energy is because this energy is going to replace, this energy is going to replace this energy. This energy is going to replace this energy. Okay. Now, the reason that they're up here is because they're selfish. The benefit of them being put in separation to work on this so they can close that chapter, so they can be better prepared for you, so they can balance themselves, so they can have a future and envision that future, is so they can start to bring others out from the darkness. Others out of the darkness. So I'm telling you this again from experience, thank you, Spirit of Truth, that the divine masculine, when I moved from this, now I'm doing right this very second, me talking to you, my work. This is me talking to others and doing my work. This is it right now. You're experiencing it. You can't tell me that what I'm saying is not going to happen, or what I'm saying is not happening currently. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. You can't see oxygen, but you believe you can breathe. Okay. All right. So let's get the 5D. Let's get 2 5D benefits. I'm going to do one first and then the other. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Yeah. With the way that this transition is coming around, absolutely things are moving very, very quickly. At a pace that is almost too much. But again, the creator of the universe is good. So we are not given more than we can handle. Everything that's happening right now, the divine masculine can handle it. You can handle it. Both of y'all can handle it. The choice is, will you handle it? Or will you continue to badmouth the exact process that is going to take this person from where they are now to where you want them to be? The same process that you're mad that they're taking is the same process that's going to make them who you need them to be. So there has to be an attitude of gratitude for whatever they're going through. I'll say it one more time. Whatever they're going through is supposed to be happening. Whatever's happening is supposed to be happening. Period. There are no ifs, ands, or buts. There are no coincidences. Whatever is happening is supposed to be happening. And it's going to keep happening, and it happen at a increased rate the more the divine masculine steps into themselves, into their true selves, and not into them selfish selves. All right. Now, another 5D benefit. Wow. If you didn't know, it just came right out and said it. There are no questions now. There are no questions now. Why did this happen? I've been saying it since the beginning, and I hope you've been paying attention, but if not, here it is. It just came straight out and said it. Awakening. Why is separation happening? Awakening. It is the awakening. It is the transition from selfishness to selflessness. Ooh, come on now. The universe knows what it's doing. The universe, don't put yourself on the bad side of karma. You like to talk about karma, right? Don't put yourself on the bad side of karma, bad mouthing the universe, because I'm telling you, the universe is working on your behalf, on your favor. All right? Look, this, your divine masculine avoided this, or they are on the way to this if they don't transition with the spirit of truth. If they don't move with the universe, they are going to be in a world of trouble. And if you're still there, then you're going to be there with them. But I'm telling you, look, it's happening so they can close this chapter they're at now, so they can be prepared for you. They are being balanced by the universe because there is too much selfishness in them, and they need to be more selfless so that they can be prepared for you. So that they can start to look at you and start to look at how to best make them be able to satisfy you. They're going to look to you. They're going to look to you. And when they look to you, you need to be here. You need to be here. Because that's what's going to pull them through. That's what's going to help them close this chapter. Knowing that there's a prize at the end. And the prize is not only universal goodness, abundance, but it's also a counterpart that takes part in the abundance with as well. That there's abundance on both sides. So there's abundance all around because you're abundant, they're abundant when they do the process. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, everything is happening for your benefit. Everything is happening for your benefit. All right, now, let's do forward action. Knowing all this, knowing that the fact that this is on the back burner and moving into alignment is on the front burner, or the reason why it's happening. Understanding that they weren't getting what they wanted, but now they have the opportunity to get what they want. And if they keep choosing to go around in the same cycles, then divine will be forced to help them. This is not good for you. When they break out of this and close that chapter, and they start to look ahead, then that's good for you. Because looking ahead positions them for the abundance, unless they're going to be nearsighted, which is not looking ahead, or the ability to look ahead but not very far, which is still bad because that still puts them here. But when they start to look ahead and they start to move into a better position, they'll be more properly positioned for abundance. They'll be better at making decisions. They'll be better at standing up for their beliefs. They'll have a type of zeal that is representative of an ambassador of the kingdom. Okay? A lot of the movements that your divine masculine has, they are quite embarrassing right now. And again, I'm speaking from experience. You don't have to, I don't need your value. I did when I was in this state were embarrassing. I wish that I did not put grace through that. But it was It was this to a lesser degree because I was the spirit of truth. The same way that I hope your divine masculine is during this time. Because the separation is what brings them into the abundance if they choose to do the separation the right way. If they're doing the separation with plans of changing, or if they're just doing the separation, doing the same thing over and over again. We already know how that goes. All right, so now that we know all this, what's coming up in the future? No more worries. No more worrying themselves to death. No more you worrying to death. This is good. This is good. We're not concerned about being overwhelmed anymore. This is going to put them in a position where they are free from this and allow them to close the chapter easier because they're trying to escape this. Trying to escape the overwhelming thought that the life isn't going to be anything. The overwhelming thought that they aren't going to be able to do anything or pull anything out or be satisfied. Forward action is they're going to put all this worrying, they're going to put it to rest. We can only hope. We can only hope. All right. 5D message from 5D to you. Here. Come on now. Significant life event, powerful revelation that needs to change. Time to spread your wings. This is this entire reading for you right now. This was your significant life event. The powerful revelation was the fact that this entire thing is happening for you. Separation happens for you, and that your divine masculine is being changed for you. And that knowing that now, you won't be so disheartened when it comes to the separation period, because you understand that the separation period is necessary for them to close old chapters to become prepared for you. Spread your wings. Now is the time for you to be doing a lot of stuff. Now is the time for you to be, now that you know this, it's time for you to continue to move in the spirit. Continue to move the way you're supposed to be moving, because you understand now that everything that I have been saying and that Grace has been saying has finally come out in the cards, or continues to come out in the cards, that everything is being done for your benefit. For your benefit. Even the tower moment, if it happens, is for your benefit. Everything that happens is for your benefit. It's just a matter of how your perspective is on it and what you're attached to. Because as being 5D people, we're not supposed to be attached to anything in the 3D. We're supposed to be set apart. We're supposed to be doing things differently. Not wondering what the universe has going on. We're supposed to be trusting the universe. We're supposed to be understanding that the universe is working for us for the benefit of the universe and the abundance of it. The universe wants to make you look good so that it has good ambassadors. It has good, healthy ambassadors that will bring other people into the fold. Do right. Do right. All right. And then I got here a message from... Oh my goodness, I called both of these cards out. Wow. Okay. The message is that you should be grateful. That you should be grateful that this is happening, because they are learning, and they are learning how to properly attain this. They're learning how to do this instead of do this. And then we got 9-9. Wow, I can't believe I called these cards. Well, I can't. And this is also going to replace this. Because now the universe, they're going to be grateful for what they're getting. They're going to be grateful for what they're getting. And they're learning to trust the universe instead of trusting themselves. Trusting, I can't believe I called these cards out earlier, man. That's wild. All right. So, there you have it. The Dove. It was kind of big. All right. I hope this reading was everything you wanted. More importantly, I hope it's everything you needed. I appreciate you guys sticking with me and being here to learn. This information will benefit you. You just got to use it and remember it and commit it to memory, and then you'll be fine. You'll be all right. Everything is happening for your benefit. The universe wants you to succeed, and it wants you to have the best person for you. And as long as you remember those two things, everything is going to be okay. Again, I hope this reading was everything you wanted. More importantly, I hope it's everything you needed. See you guys next time. Love.